Welcome back. This is Robert from UG Blockchain. And for this video, we shall just look at how to create a database, how to write SQL statements and execute them. So when you execute these statements in the right way without errors, then you come up with a database where you keep your data, and this is the part which our blockchain takes away sometimes, so that you don't need a centralized database. So this is our script. We wrote a script. We created users. These are this is our table users, and these will be like our columns. And you can see that the data type is an integer. It's a primary key. Identity means it will increase. By default, it increases. It starts from 1 and it increases by 1. But you can also change it and say 1, start from 1, but increase by 2. Okay? But we want to leave it in its default form. We have administrator, table, participant, and options. So when you look at the options, you can see that these are our options, A, B, C, D. This is the question, and this is the right answer. Oh, no. This is the right answer down here, option correct. So that's where we keep the option which is right. Maybe option A or option C or option D as input in by the administrator when he's setting the question or the quiz question. So after you write a script like this, how do you create this script? You say new query. When you say new query, they give you that script, and then you start writing. So probably we are not going to use that one, so I just closed it. But after you place execute, the tables will be created. And let's just look at one table. You can select top 100 rows to just look at it, or you can edit. So first we can look at the design, because we are interested in the design now. So all this is the design. And now let us look at edit. So you see that this is where we have put our questions, option A, option B, option C, option D, then the correct option. You can edit and delete some of these. This was our last question. So when you use this Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, it makes life very easy for you to design your database. You just come here and you say new database, and they will put for your database. Inside here, you can add tables. How do you add tables? New database, new query. I showed you can add tables by new query, and then you write the SQL statements, these ones, and you execute them, and the tables would be automatically created for you. Now, we want also to look at something here. I will just separate my screen. When you look at this, I want you also to to see something here. So I will go to index here. Okay, now I want you to look at participant. This is create table participant. It has ID. Here we have ID here. It has name, we have name here. It has password, we have password here. It has status, we have status. Now this is just a foreign key. A foreign key means that that table is indexing a particular column of another table. And in this instance, this participant ID is referencing the ID of the user. So that means a participant is a kind of user. An administrator is also a kind of user. So we also have this foreign key here, referencing this ID in users. But for now, I just want you to see that we have a class which almost mirrors this SQL statement. That is what we call modeling your entities or modeling your tables. Because, and that class, as you see, public class, it has the get and the set functions for every member here. So when we call the data from the database, we actually insert it or cast it to this class. So this class will carry the data from the database for us. And that is why, that's what we call modeling your tables, your database tables in C#. It can be in any other language, Java, Python. But for now in C#, you see that we have modeled this table in C# code, and we've given it the getters and the setters as we usually refer to them. Why do we do that? It makes life easier, because now after I get that information, right, I declare and initialize that class there. And I want to show you that when I'm reading in that function, I get that class and I read from the database the ID as I set it to this class. I read the name, the password, the status, and I set everything to this class. So we are collecting our data from the database into the system by modeling the tables using classes. And that makes it makes the system very easy. It makes life very easy for you to attain your data and use it in your system. So that's what we call modeling the tables in your database. Entity modeling in C#, it can be in another language. So that is it for this video. And on behalf of Blockchain UG, I thank you for watching. We shall meet in the next one.